we are back. Okay, during the break we had just the most. Who said it?
Me. I had the epiphany.
Jeff, the most brilliant casting for Aquaman, and this will be the last of the DC love. Okay.
Oh.
We realized the same premise, the Will Ferrell type premise, but the perfect casting would be
Danny McBride.
Danny McBride is Aquaman.
But I like the idea that he's kind of pissed at his station.
Exactly.
Yes,
You know what I mean?
absolutely.
Well, and that's why Danny McBride would do it so well.
And he's pissed at everybody.
He's a reluctant king.
Why did God give me these shitty powers?
with a bleached blonde curly mullet.
Exactly.
They could bleach his
I can see.
goatee too.
Yep.
I can see the poster. With shitty powers comes shitty responsibilities.
But and then who said it? I want to see the scene where he's riding two dolphins, one with a foot on each one's back. Was that you?
Across the surf.
Is he rocking the horns?
Doing the rock and roll horns,
Chasing a school of mackerel.
He's actually riding a tsunami into San Francisco on two dolphins.
Now the question is, would you make him lose weight and get in shape?
No.
Yes.
No.
Chubby
Yes.
still.
No.
Yes.
Lee says yes. Everyone else says no.
No,
Hey.
just the way he is. And I want him to say things like, "Come into the water and say that, asshole."
No. My ocean. This is my ocean now. My ocean.
You wouldn't be so smart if you were in the ocean with me. Come on.
Let's tangle in this pool.
Yeah.
I
He would be saying that to like Batman. You know?
And he's the sort of guy that you could actually see trying to fuck a whale's blowhole.
What the hell?
For example.
Wow.
No, you are correct. You are absolutely correct, sir.
Poor Aquaman.
Extra points to Brian.
sperm
Young.
whale.
I don't want to see this.
I would see this movie.
I would gladly see
I would
this.
too, because
We will clockwork
I'll go see-
orange your ass to see this.
I love Danny McBride.
You know what I will do? If I had the money,
No, you won't.
I would
clockwork
I
orange
would
my ass.
I would produce this. I would so produce this if I had millions of
So,
dollars.
okay.
I'd be on the phone with fucking Danny McBride right now.
Let's do what the retard brown coats couldn't pull off. Let's put up a PayPal site and let's bankroll this bitch ourselves.
Are we going to send the money to
Absolutely.
Carrie?
Should we?
Okay.
A Geek Show production.
Show production. We will have producer credit on
We'll
it.
write it.
Yes, I declare it.
I'm excited about this project. You guys,
I am too.
And I let's get a hold of Danny McBride and tell him he needs to write this fucker.
make it
He
happen.
needs to make it happen.
He'll do it with beer money.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, I found this old beat up walking stick in your driveway.
oh, really? How about that?
I just slammed it on the ground. He got that hammer.
All right.
Got hammered.
So we got some other stuff from WonderCon. We got footage of the movie Priest.
What's that?
That was seen. It's a comic. It's a comic book.
Based on a Japanese comic.
I think it looks kind of cool.
Is
I do
it
too.
Carl Urban is in this?
Yeah.
He's in
Is he?
everything.
Yeah.
I saw
Yes.
okay.
I saw the poster for it the other day, and it shows the cityscape, but it looks like the city is owned by the Catholic Church or something. Like
Well-
everything's all.
What it is there's been a vampire-human war, and now the vampires are in one area and the humans are in another. And they don't
go into Vamp Town after
yeah,
dark.
They don't get
Holmes.
along well. That kind of thing.
The city kind of reminds me of like Judge Dredd.
Yeah.
Where it's
Oh,
like
yeah.
the wastelands
Like-
are out there. And
And they say that it looks really cool. They said there's some cool action sequences, and there's a part where the priest flings a handful of cross blades into the air.
Yeah,
and
it's in the trailer,
and
actually.
they dart out toward the vampires and stuff.
nice.
So that sounds cool. But they say that the dialogue is awful.
Oh.
I would
Oh,
be
sure.
surprised. I mean,
Where with things like, do you want to do this the easy way or the hard way?
Oh, well, you know what?
That's a classic.
I thought that
That's
was
a
good.
standard question.
And
It is.
save your bullets. It's Paul Bettany is
Is
the,
it
the lead.
save your bullets or is it save your bullets?
Ah,
Because if you got
Oh
if
my
you've got
God, yeah.
save your bullets in your gun, that's
like,
going to help you against those
Maybe
vampires.
it was a question. It's like, what are you putting in your gun there? Oh,
save your bullets.
Save your bullets.
okay, I like that better.
That's cool.
You know, while we're talking Japanese adaptations, there's a great anime on Watch Instant. No,
Which one?
Shannon, a friend of ours, is actually doing one of the voices on it. Sunny.
Oh, then
Son-
it's obviously good.
Sunny does the voice of Ragnarok the Demon Sword. It's a show called Soul Eater. At first, it looks like this kind of cutesy, over-stylized anime, but then the more you watch it, the more fucked up it is. So it's basically death creates this soul reaver academy of people, these death sides that wander around and destroy evil souls. And our good friend Sunny does some of the voice work.
Sunny Straight.
And
Sunny Straight.
It's awesome to hear him in action because I thought I recognized the voice and I checked the credits and sure enough it was him. So support our good friend Sunny's show and tell him that Geek Show says hey.
Yeah.
You know, we could make all these movies so much better. I think that Hollywood needs to bring us.
We should be like a
As
think,
You're
consultants.
like a
Like a
brain
think
trust.
Yeah, we could fix your geek movies.
Well,
Think what we could have done for
Maybe like
Legion.
this.
we were this close, but then Hollywood heard that we didn't win the City Weekly Award this
Yeah.
year.
That would happen. All right.
I'd always be like, I was going over the numbers here, guys, and this movie needs 35% more titties.
Yes.
I watched Legion last week, and if the angel fight had been at the beginning instead of the end, I would have given it 3 stars. And that's my completely
So you could have
around-
turned it off after the fight?
No, because I didn't actually hate the movie. It was one of those pleasant surprises because I thought it would suck, and it didn't. It just mostly sucked.
We can fix most movies, but I don't think we can fix the Twilight movies.
You lie,
Well,
sir.
I don't know.
I am
titties.
more than excited for the
Oh,
fourth one.
I could
God,
fix the
I'm
Twilight movies. I would make them R, so you could get every fucked up thing in them.
Yes. Well,
I mean, no pussing out on
This
the PG-13
This book
isms.
could not be made.
Yes, it can.
Well,
As an
they'll
R-rated
do it.
movie,
and it's
yeah.
gonna
You're
be, we'll
saying
be
the
laughing our asses
You're
off.
saying the half-half grudge fuck isn't going to happen?
The grudge fuck and the baby kicking and breaking her ribs open. Him biting her with a cesarean section.
And then when the wolf gets it on with the baby.
Yeah, I
that's
told
the
this
weirdest
device the
part
other
of
day.
that
I
book.
said, you know what? When the wolf and the baby hook up, I'm
Yeah.
gonna stand up and go, I am not watching a baby fucker.
You people are all dirty.
You
You know what?
Larry
You
H-
people,
no.
you people can sit here in this theater and watch this wolf rape this baby.
Yeah, no. I'm saying
I
that
gotta draw a line.
Larry
I
H.
am
Miller.
drawing a line.
Larry H. Miller will ban Brokeback Mountain, so gay cowboys can't have sex, but you will let a wolf baby fucker in.
And you know what?
Your theaters.
I'm okay with implied baby fucking, but bestiality is where I draw the line.
yes.
You know what? I think if I ever go into porn, that's gonna be my name. Wolf baby fucker.
Maybe give the last name some sort of foreign kind
Yeah,
of
like kinderfucker.
Wolf baby fucker.
Kinderfucking.
Kinderstuper. Kinderstupen.
Wolfenstein.
Hello, my name is Wolf Kinderstupen.
Wolf Kinderstupen.
Wolfenstein Kinderstuper.
Yeah,
I'm here to deliver your pizza.
where are your babies?
I like your babies.
Those look like childbearing hips. So you have babies?
Do you have some?
I'm here to fix the cable.
Anybody have change for the dollars?
I'm here to clean the pool.
You
I
look
don't care
very pregnant. How
how
long
fast-
until you
I don't care how
deliver?
fast that baby grows up. He's a baby fucker.
That's right.
That's true.
Okay, so
Because
here's,
statutory age doesn't kick in until
well, the makers of the Breaking Dawn specifically Twilight movie
Breaking
Right.
down.
has
bacon done.
they've released a statement. They want everyone to stop ruining their movies.
What?
No.
Oh,
Why don't they?
spoiling
You know
them
what?
from-
Hey,
You know what?
Hey, assholes!
Yeah.
You first.
Spoiler. I should have.
If people are laughing during your movie, and that's the target audience, is actually laughing at your movie like they did in the last one.
Well,
No,
I used the wrong word. Not,
Even-
not ruining. Spoiling. I'm
Yes,
sorry.
it's-
but here's my argument to that. Everybody who's going to see these movies has read those goddamn books.
Yeah.
How are we spoiling them, you dumbasses?
I've had arguments with people about this on Big Shiny Robot. It is not a spoiler if it was written in a book and the book is more than a year or
right.
two old.
Right.
This is what they're doing.
And if 36-year-old shut-ins are
changing it.
laughing,
Stephanie Meyer and Bill Condon and producer Wick Godfrey released this statement.
Gilbert Godfrey.
Yes. Some of you may know. I wrote a book.
Japan.
We gotta get this movie out.
As some of you may know, pictures and screen grabs of the Twilight Saga Breaking Dawn as a work in progress have leaked onto the internets.
leak.
Yeah.
We are extremely proud of this film and also extremely heartbroken to see it out there at this stage. The film and these images are not yet ready or in their proper context. They were illegally obtained, and their early dissemination is deeply upsetting.
Dissemination.
Yeah. Speaking of early dissemination, wolves and babies.
Deeply upsetting to the actors, the filmmakers, and Summit, who are working so hard to bring these movies to fruition to you, November 2011 and November 2012.
I wonder if he's going to leave the dissemination on her back.
Please, for those who are posting, stop, and please, though the temptation is high, don't view or pass along these images. Here's the best part. Wait for the film in its beautiful, finished entirety to thrill you.
So we're never going to see it then.
Wait, that actually sounded like something from Japan.
Funny.
It's beautiful finish to thrill you.
Here's the thing,
Please
though.
Haiku.
This is clearly people who don't understand the 4chan mentality out there of the internet.
Yeah.
You ask people to stop doing something, and they
gonna-
will do just
Or
the
maybe they understand that all too well.
Does it? It sounds like these people don't understand also that they could have a Wolverine Origins level leak of this picture, and all these girls are still going to flock to see it. It doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
In-
critic proof.
In
for
a
sure.
related story, thank you for bringing that up. Wolverine! Wolverine! Origins.
The Wolverine.
The guy who leaked that print is
Yeah.
about to do time
Wait,
Oh, the
what print? What are we talking
from the
about?
first movie?
from Origins.
Yeah.
X-Men old.
Remember how it
Origins
was
Wolverine.
out on
Oh,
the
yeah, yeah.
internet months before?
Okay.
I mean, I saw it months before anyway.
You did.
You know,
I'm sorry.
And you,
And you ruined that
did
movie
you save
for
your
me.
money by
I
not
did.
going to the
Ruined
theater?
it.
So here's what happened. According to Torrent Freak, a glass installer and musician from the Bronx named Gilberto Sanchez
He just found it on the street.
will be sentenced on September 19th, faces up to 3 years in prison, as well as a fine of either $250,000 or twice the gross gain or gross loss attributable to the offense, whichever is greater.
So $7.
Yeah. According to the charges, he was arrested in December 2009, pleaded guilty to one count of uploading a copyrighted work being prepared for commercial distribution. He bought the copy of the movie on the street for $5.
How much time are the bank presidents that pretty much destroyed the country 2 years ago? How much are they doing?
Yeah,
Let me
exactly.
think.
So this guy uploaded a shitty movie that still made a bank.
Yeah.
So
Oh, and by the way, he bought it on the street.
he bought it on the street for $5 and put it on a site called Mega Upload on March 31st.
I use
a
Mega
month
Upload all
before
the
it was
time.
released. Yeah. The
No,
copy.
I don't.
No, he doesn't.
No,
The copy
I
was
saw it
allegedly
once.
a
It was
work
joke.
print. So here's the thing: is that this guy Sanchez shouldn't have bought the bootleg, obviously.
Obviously not.
Well, if there's anything I learned from those promos at the beginning of my DVDs,
But the guy
You're ruining families.
the guy he bought it from will probably never be caught.
yeah.
Well, it's not even the guy he bought it from, because the guy he bought it from is a vendor on the street.
Yeah. Who got it from somewhere
Who
else.
gave him that one? Find where the source came from.
And
was
that
Hugh
was
Jackman.
and that was
It
an
was Hugh
incredibly
Jackman.
good copy.
Yeah.
It was an incredibly good copy.
So it's
'cause it
somebody
was
on the
Hugh
set.
Jackman's
Yes.
You know,
or
the
somebody
glasses
involved
going
in
to jail.
post-production.
Great.
You know who I'd rather see do time in this situation?
Whoever directed it.
Yeah, the
Fox for releasing the
producers
film in the
of
first
this
place?
film.
I didn't hate that movie.
I did.
You didn't?
I did not hate that movie.
That's
didn't
one of the
hate it.
first movies
And-
I walked
and
out
Carrie-
of and said I didn't like.
Carrie did
Initially.
not hate that
I
movie
didn't
either,
I didn't hate it.
and neither did Jeff Weiss.
I didn't hate the first hour. I hated the second hour.
Yeah.
The second hour, and
Yeah, the
and I
second
will
hour
I
itself.
will thank that movie for being responsible for the Wolverine Origins video game, which
That
is
was a
just about the
decent video
bloodiest
game.
hack and slash video game out there.
And the related toys, which you
But,
love.
but see, this is the thing, and he points it out in this story, is that copy was so good, it had to have been leaked out of the studio or a post-production lab or an FX house
or Hugh Jackman.
or something. But after an 8-month investigation, all the FBI could turn up was this poor son of a bitch, Gilberto Sanchez,
So
in
how
the
much
Bronx.
how much
That's
time
bullshit.
how much time is he doing?
He could
Up to
do
3.
3 years.
Up to 3
That's
years.
such
He'll
horseshit.
get like probation or something, but that's bullshit.
Up
because-
to 3
I mean,
years,
but, I mean,
and all Bernie Madoff has is a dead kid.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Or
Look at all this crooked shit that's happened
Right.
during the same
Exactly.
timeline, and
Yeah.
none of these fuckers are going to jail.
Exactly.
No, they didn't even pay a fine. As a matter of fact, where's this guy's government bailout? You know,
Yeah, where's his
Well,
golden?
I
Well-
made a mistake.
Where's
I
his-
may have
Well-
ruined the domestic gross for Wolverine.
Well, here's the
Oh,
thing, too.
let-
You
Where's
think
his
by
golden
sending him to
parachute?
jail, you think that's going to stop what's going on?
No,
the
absolutely
vendors in New York are still out there.
You know how
selling
badly
shit.
they need window washers in the Bronx?
which is why I
Glass installers.
which is why I suggest this sentence instead, that he should have to see Big Mamas like father like son.
In a bootleg version.
In a bootleg version.
Over and over and over again.
That's right.
I'd
I
rather
wanna
go to
see
prison
Fox.
for 3
I
years.
honestly want to see Fox have to reimburse the FBI for all of their legwork that
Because
they had to do
they're
to
just
find this
making
guy.
an example out of this guy,
Yeah.
and that's.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, we have so much huge crime being committed by corporations. This dude just had the bad fortune of being dumb
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, not rich.
and not rich.
Exactly. He
So-
didn't have a kick-ass lawyer or
Or-
legal team like all these other guys
Didn't
do.
buy a couple politicians.
Yeah.
Fuck this country.
Yeah.
Exactly. All
Hey,
right.
country, up your ass.
Here's
How
some
you like that?
Here's some things that'll make
We
you
need
feel
something
better.
uplifting.
Here's some things that'll make you feel better.
Okay, good.
No,
Is it
And
more?
no, I don't want to feel better. It's time to be. I'm sorry.
Is it time for Uncle Carrie's Rapey Time Theater?
Is it more Green Lantern?
No.
Dang it!
Sorry.
His boner just went away.
We're while we're on the Marvel movie thing.
Okay.
There's some more stuff we've discovered about Thor.
Oh,
Thor?
Hello, I'm Thor.
like the 20 minutes they showed at CinemaCon.
They did.
They did.
And I have that here. They showed about 20 minutes of it at CinemaCon, and here's what we
Which is
found
for
out.
exhibitors and vendors and such.
Here's what we found out. We
Glass
all wonder who
installers.
the cameos will be,
Right.
Because they always do that.
My dad.
And of course, we know that Nick Fury is going to be in it. Of course,
And we've already seen Agent Coulson
we've
in
seen
the trailer.
he'll be in it, and so you're like, well, who else?
Put down the hammer, motherfucker.
Well, you got to introduce an Avenger.
Yep.
But apparently, it's more than a cameo.
It's Miss Lion.
Jeremy Renner as Hawkeye is in the Avengers movie, and this is the first time you'll see him, and he apparently is in for quite a bit, not just a cameo, not just a walk-on.
But is he in costume? Is he wearing some fucking
He's in
suit and
costume,
tie?
apparently.
He is in costume. The scene that was featured, Renner as Hawkeye working with Agent Coulson. The scene features Hawkeye using his famous bow and arrow, and he has multiple lines. He also says there's no way to tell of his involvement any further than that scene, but they say that it's based on the Ultimates costume, so it's not the purple costume.
Well, it's kind of purple in the.
It is,
the-
actually.
I've got a
It's the
description
leather.
of it here. Let me find
Is
it
he,
here.
is he going to
He
use
doesn't
guns
have-
or is he going to use a bow and arrow?
He said a
Bow and arrow.
He uses apparently a professional bow and arrow. It's not a special one. It's just a professional one.
He does have glitter on
Which
it.
will be quite effective against the destroyer, let me tell you.
I hope.
Ding.
Well,
Son of a bitch.
The destroyer's all,
the
what the
laser
fuck
eye.
is this? A net? Who the
no,
fuck
no,
are
no,
you?
no, no. He could use the giant boxing glove. Oh, wait,
That
that's
was
Green Arrow.
Yeah.
But apparently it's very similar to the Ultimates one. It does have some purple. He's got an H on his chest somewhere.
That's how he knows who he is.
in the,
Uh, that-
I just got to pick out his outfit.
Who am I? Oh, Hawkeye.
but apparently he does help in the battle with the destroyer, if I remember correctly.
Dink.
I could be
Nice.
wrong.
Yep.
You know,
I
a
could
big
be wrong.
enough boxing glove
He
arrow.
distracts him from the side. Dink.
You know, I'm really excited to hear that, but I almost wish I hadn't heard that.
Really?
Because think about how badass that would be to go in the theater to
Not
see
knowing.
Thor, not knowing that Hawkeye was going to be in it, and then when Hawkeye
Well,
shows
now it's
up,
in your brain. It's fucked now. So.
I'm
Patty, could
sorry.
you
No, no, no.
rewind
I don't
so that
mind.
Brian can forget this?
I don't mind. I'm just saying, in a different world.
But I'm still in the
different
world
life.
of.
He's
of-
just a
of
geek and he
spoil
likes
the
to
shit out of
bitch.
it, and I'll be sitting in that theater, and when he walks onto the fucking set, I'm like, hi.
Yes.
I'll still be excited.
Or Brian, we could Inception your ass, but while we're in there, we'd also take away all the Star Wars memories.
I think the best part
I don't want
is
to go in there, guys. I'm not going in there.
the best part is when he pulls out the arrow and he says, "Gosh, if I just had a little teeny dude to cling to this thing while I shoot it at that giant robot."
I'm Ant-Man.
Hi. Anybody call for a little guy?
If the destroyer was in the ocean, I could take care of
Yeah,
it.
get in the
Why'd you
ocean,
get in the fucking
motherfucker.
ocean, man?
Get in the ocean, motherfucker.
Get in the ocean, motherfucker. I'll show you how this is done.
Wish my Finny
Where's my
fucking
kiddie
friends
pool?
was here.
Where's my fucking finny friends? I'll get up my finny friends up in this motherfucker.
You know, what would be great is a DC Marvel crossover and have Zachary Quinto as Namor come and bitch slap the fuck out of Aquaman.
Danny McBride?
Yeah.
Actually, they'd start kissing. That'd be great.
Tongue kissing.
It's true.
You have powers of water too.
So here's another
Let's make
Marvel
out.
Marvel character. This is just kind of a loose talk kind of thing.
Oh God.
You remember how we've always wanted to start Doctor Strange rumors,
Yeah. Yep.
and we tried and failed.
David Copperfield is.
No, I always wanted Ellen All to.
I know who you're
Oh,
talking
God, we gotta
about, but
get
I also have a suggested casting that would actually work.
Oh, good. Okay, because again, we're here to help Hollywood.
Always.
So
And they just don't care.
So take some notes, Hollywood. This is about Doctor Strange. The guy from Grey's Anatomy, Patrick Dempsey.
What?
Dr. McDreamy?
Wait, the pizza boy?
Loverboy.
Ooh.
Wait, he's out promoting some other thing that he's doing
Some shitty thing.
and some shitty thing. I think he's in Transformers. Anyway,
Yeah, some shitty thing.
and they
Oh,
one of
Megan,
the-
I transformed.
one of the critics or interview people was asking him, is is there like a superhero maybe movie that you could do?
I played Devastator's balls.
And and here's what he said. He said there's a whole bunch of people on the Grey's crew who are into comics, and they said you should be Doctor Strange.
Why?
It would be He says I would like to do that.
But
It
he
would.
shouldn't be when Clooney's out there.
He's like, it would be fantastic. It'd be a great TV show, especially for HBO or something like that.
In other words, Grey's Anatomy will end someday, and I want a new project.
Yeah.
Where is Scott Pierce, by the way?
He's on vacation.
He's prancing in
I was
France.
going to ask him about the new King Arthur show that started on Stars. That's more like Spartacus than.
Well, you can
I
ask
didn't
him
watch it.
later.
I will.
Who,
Spartacus?
who I was blueberried there, Jeff. What
I
about
did.
him?
Clive Owen. Clive Owen should play
I
Doctor
agree.
Strange.
I could see that.
By the hoary hosts of Hogarth.
I'm telling you.
There's a comic out now. I think Straczynski is writing it. It's called Strange, and it's just rebooting his origin.
Oh, Mark Waid wrote it.
Mark Waid, that's it. That
was good,
and it's really good.
I like Mark Waid
and I
stuff.
thought, God, if you did that in a movie, I wouldn't laugh at it.
Ooh, I agreed. And by the way, since you brought that up, Tony, Mark Waid is the new writer on Daredevil.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Excellent.
so it's gonna be readable.
So I guess my hopes of
Maybe.
Bashimi playing Doctor Strange aren't going to.
Isn't Doctor
Steve Buscemi?
Strange on that short list of Marvel movies where they're like, we want to create a whole bunch of $10 million superhero movies?
Yeah.
I thought Doctor Strange was on that
It is.
list.
Why would anybody
Well,
want to?
they made Man-Thing and they said, "Oh, fuck this."
Why would anybody want to
done.
make a Doctor Strange movie when we've got that made-for-TV one from 1978?
There's a made-for-TV Doctor
Yeah,
Strange.
it was
So boring.
it was Bernie. Meredith Baxter Bernie, the guy that was
Her husband?
her husband,
The one who made her gay?
Yeah,
No, I made her gay.
David Burney?
I was
It
sitting there
wasn't.
David
It
Burney.
wasn't David Burney.
Get in my
It
gay
wasn't.
Who
chamber.
was it?
I
There
just
was some-
remember
It was somebody who's not famous.
it came out the same year as the Salem's Lot TV movie, and I actually
telling you,
remember
I got IMDb it.
Nightmare coming up to him in a dream sequence, and I was 8, and that didn't do anything for me. So that tells you how good that movie was.
When you were 8.
Yeah,
I
it did
was,
nothing.
I was bored. I was totally bored. Let's see. And, Marvel is going to do another Punisher movie.
You notice
Oh,
how
good.
I
They're
hope
like,
this one's
okay, we swear we'll get it right this time.
Warzone. I tried to watch Warzone. I made it about an hour and 10 minutes.
I didn't mind.
I didn't hate it either.
I,
It
yeah,
stupid
it
as
was so
shit.
over the top. I enjoyed it.
Mind
I did
Thomas
like the
James.
scene when he blew the dude up with the rocket launcher, though.
Yes.
The guy that was doing flips.
Oh
on
yeah,
the
the
rooftop.
urban gymnast guy.
Well, I do have to say that I think out of all the Punisher movies that was made, Warzone was the closest.
Yeah,
Yeah, but that's like
Absolutely.
saying that donkey shit's your favorite shit.
well,
it's-
it
it's
is
got
my
a lot.
favorite shit.
It's got a
Have
lot
you
of.
ever had donkey shit?
It's got a lot of fiber.
God.
But you can pick a favorite shit.
Well, I mean, historically.
There's that that
go back to March
there's
17.
that like panther or whatever it is in Africa that eats coffee beans and shits it out, and then they take the coffee beans out
it's
of
some
the
sort
shit.
of it's some sort of
true.
rodent actually
see,
that
so
does
then-
that.
and then
Yeah.
there's the proverbial holy shit in India that they
So
used to make incense.
I can pick a favorite shit.
Peter Hooton.
Peter Hooton.
Hooton.
That was Doctor Strange.
But Ray Stevenson
you.
said that he says Marvel's reacquiring the rights to the Punisher. He says he said
They're free.
if it's on my path to do him again, I'll definitely do my best.
I thought Thomas Jane was good.
Anyway, all right.
He was.
Okay, wait. So I'm looking at the IMDb of the Doctor Strange TV movie. Little bit of odd news here, or I guess this is old news. Jessica Walter, the mom from
Arrested Development.
Arrested Development, was Morgan Le Fay.
Really?
Yep.
That's when she
Is
was
that,
hot.
the,
and
is that the
young.
blonde girl?
I was going to
No,
say.
her
No,
mom.
it's the mom.
I was going to say, is she
Mom from-
hot when she was young? Was she
don't
good
know.
looking?
Mom
sure
from
she was.
Arrested Development.
It's about the
Development.
same
I was
age.
thinking Modern
Just
Family
look for
for some
pictures of her and Betty White when they're about the same age.
That's weird.
She was Morgan. Okay, now I gotta maybe a movie night.
Well, we should show it then with Excalibur, because you know who plays Morgan Le Fay in that? Helen Mirren.
Okay.
And she's
And you
awesome.
see
I was thinking you should do Captain America, the 1990 one.
I think we should show the Captain America TV movie with the Captain America 1990 movie.
This is too
Oh,
much.
there were two. There were two with Reb,
Some people
with
could
Reb
commit
Brown.
suicide.
Yes, Reb Brown in his motorcycle helmet.
I'm in my awesome rape van.
I hate you in my country.
We should, I say, we should show that terrible Captain America movie right before the new one comes out.
We really should.
Because
I'm gonna
It's so bad. It's coming out on Blu-ray. They announced
And what
this.
about
Who
what
would
about
waste
that?
the time to upgrade that to Blu-ray?
Well, not only is it upgraded to
it's
Blu-ray,
better. It's better.
It's the director's cut.
Yep.
Oh boy,
Is it going to be a double feature?
I've
with-
been buying. Okay, I've been buying really shitty VHS tapes on eBay, and Shannon, it was gonna be a
Somebody has to.
surprise, but I'll tell you now. I bought Project Metal Beast.
oh fuck yes!
So it's a present for you. I'm gonna give it to you.
You're gonna
And so
have
I
to
got
open
that,
his
and I was
pants
gonna
to get
buy
it.
Captain America. People want like $100 for it now. And I was like, fuck that. So I found a friend who actually had it, and I would go, okay, let me borrow it, like that. And I watched it. Holy shit, does it suck?
Oh, it's terrible.
Terrible.
It
Well,
sucks.
you're going to get a director's cut of it
yeah.
coming soon.
In May, it's on
In May.
Blu-ray.
Is this going to be double packed with Roger Corman's Fantastic Four?
That's what we were talking about.
You know,
It
the,
really
be-
should
the,
be.
be-
They-
the best Fantastic Four movie that's ever been
if
made.
they announced that, they should totally do we should do a Roger Corman Fantastic Four Captain America 1990 movie night.
Well,
In
'Cause that'd be
advance of
hilarious.
Thor, what about the Incredible Hulk TV movies with Thor in them?
The death of the Incredible Hulk.
Yeah.
Isn't that the
Where
one he's in?
Hulk dies from falling out
Out
of
of
a
an airplane.
fucking
Helicopter.
Oh, that's right. It was a helicopter.
Seriously.
and let's not forget our favorite Daredevil.
Rex Smith?
Smith.
Blind
Was it
wicker
Smith?
And with
blind wicker head.
Jonathan Rhys Davies was
As the Kingpin.
in that.
He was actually good. I thought.
But I would just like I want to hear the director's commentary on that Captain America because I would like to know. I hope he addresses why the Red Skull looks like he has fucking pudding poured on his head.
And why he's not a Nazi? He's
No,
an
he's-
Italian
he's a-
prodigy, a child prodigy.
My favorite scene.
Play the piano.
My
forgot
favorite
about
scene in
that.
it is they strap Captain America to a rocket and they fire him at the White House, right? So he's riding it, and this little kid is running around watching to see because he's excited. He grows up to be the president.
He sneaks
He's
out to
sitting
the White
inside
House.
in front of the White House, and all of a sudden he sees the rocket coming, and then Captain America sees him. And goes, "Oh fuck!" like that. And so he starts kicking the fin of the rocket to change the direction of it, and that's when he crashes in Alaska and freezes. Fine. Why did he not fucking kick that rocket 3,000 miles ago when they fired him off in Germany?
Because it's okay to crash into the White House,
He was
but
going to
not
crash
into
into
a
the
kid.
fucking White House.
Because I'll tell you why. He was thick. He was
Thick.
thick.
I'm gonna- and Cat-
He
and
made the
that-
mythal
And
pull
that was the
over.
thing too, because Vice always says that he said, "People are gonna be thick," like twice. He says it 3 times, 3 fucking times.
but
in that
Seriously,
My-
people
my
think I'm
favorite-
making that
movie.
up.
It is
My
so
favorite
bad.
thing-
Captain America has motion sickness all the way through this
Yes,
film.
yes.
Apparently.
My favorite
It's
thing
an
in this
inner ear
movie
problem.
is that
You mean
the-
inner plastic? It's got those
inner
big
rubber ears.
fucking rubber ears.
They don't. The color of his ears, of his fake ears, don't match
His skin tone. No.
Wait,
Such a turd.
Captain
burger.
America in the movie has fake ears?
Yeah, yeah.
Tell him why. Tell him why.
Because Salinger's kid didn't have ears.
No, because apparently it was chafing and it hurt.
Seriously.
Fake
For
ears.
realsies?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Oh wow.
What a pussy.
Oh my
What a
God, you
straight up
guys.
pussy.
Stanley's cameo is
Seriously?
him crying on a bench.
You guys, seriously, I cannot continue with this film. Behind my ears, they're chafing, and I just cannot be Captain
It's
America
so great.
right now.
Like there's a scene where he tries to steal Dead Beatty's car and he runs away and he goes, "Are you okay?" He's like, "No, I'm gonna be thick." And then then he goes, "Whoa, are you all right?" And he's like, and just books it and runs to the car and steals it like that. And then he's like, "No, don't leave me!" Like it's so.
And we're not even kidding. He's totally got a lisp.
Oh, he does.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get you, Red Skull. I'm gonna get you.
Don't tell me.
But there's like Ned Beatty, Darren McGavin.
Yeah.
It's Ned
there's a-
Beatty's second best performance in a superhero movie.
Which one? Darren is he
Darren
the
McGavin
general?
was the knight.
Yes.
Is he the general?
He's the general.
Is he the dad in Christmas Story?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's
And
I saw him.
Kolchak, the
and he
Night
has the
Stalker.
worst fucking redneck accent I've ever heard in my entire life. We should just kill that president. I was like, oh god. Just
What
stop.
year is this from?
1990.
90.
Terrible.
Yeah,
And what's funny is that in the
Shannon
beginning
and I used to
scenes-
watch that.
The beginning scenes, they're speaking German, and they only do subtitles for like half the shit going on. And I'm like, I don't speak German. I don't know what you're talking about.
They
They're
just
like,
said Mach Schnell over and over.
Well, then the director's cut will make it all so much clearer.
But
I'm so excited for it.
But do you remember this? Do you remember when they actually showed the teaser for that movie? Because they were going to release it theatrically.
Oh, yeah.
Where it was the stupid shield flying at the screen, and then
Yeah.
Captain America coming soon, and we were like, yeah,
We were excited.
and then they never released it, and then it finally showed up on cable, and we are like, oh,
man.
Jesus,
It'd be
really?
hilarious if the director's cut it was actually like fucking badass.
It's like, what?
It's 17 minutes long.
This is when we held that. This is when we held Salinger's face down and made him wear the real
Like,
mask.
no, we didn't agree with the studio's choice to have him overdub with that guy with the lisp, so we got the original voice
I'm Captain America.
actor back.
So here's a project I know you'll be excited about. We'll
I'm
finish
excited
things
about
out
every
here.
project.
Project
that you
Metal
bring up.
Beast
And,
2.
and it's a good thing that this came up because I've been getting more and more requests for my Stan Lee impression.
Oh please.
Nice.
Could you read Detective Comics through my window at about 3 in the morning?
I
with
could.
Stan Lee voice?
Just wait until Brian's done.
This was
Take
this was from Entertainment Weekly. Arnold Schwarzenegger's out of work now.
Get down.
Get out of town.
I'm sure he's out of money too.
So
No, that's the state of
I was
California.
gonna say.
so what does Stan Lee do?
Offered him a job.
Offered to buy him.
Oh, what is he gonna do for Stan Lee?
The Governor.
Oh, that wasn't thought of.
No.
He's gonna be a great superhero, but he'll also be Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Like Stripperella.
Yes, that was also my idea.
I got the idea.
We're using all the personal elements of Arnold's life. We're using his wife Maria. We're using his kids. We're using the fact that he used to be governor. Only after he leaves the governor's office, he decides to become a crime fighter and builds secret high-tech crime-fighting center under his house in Hollywood.
Now they ruined the fucking state. Now there's crime everywhere. So he's
I hope,
gonna
I
fix
hope,
that
I hope
too.
Lou
Mr.
Ferrigno follows him around through the whole thing.
Someone needs to stop Stan Lee.
I notice stuff, and I can write about it.
That's right. There'll be an Arnold cave and a fleet of
Arnold cave.
Arnoldized vehicles and a closet full of high-tech costumes
Stanley-
a
Stanley's
car
been
with
reading
just
so
Arnold's
much
head.
Batman.
that bestow upon Arnold a whole host of superpowers.
I was thinking maybe I could come in as a creative consultant on this project.
And because I'm Stan Lee, my villains have to have an acronym.
Yeah.
So his evil nemesis will be an organization called Gangsters, Imposters, Racketeers, Liars, and Irredeemable Ex-Cons.
Girly?
Girly men.
The girly man.
So what
I
you're
love the
saying?
idea. Maria Shriver, she could kill somebody with her
Chin.
with her chin and her
face.
jawbone.
Jawbone?
With her
Yeah.
face.
So,
Shin attack.
So, Mr. Lee, what you're saying is you want me to portray myself in a TV show here and just do what I do
They
anyway.
want to make a cartoon. And
Guys over here.
That's a good impression.
Well,
I hope
thank
you.
you.
I hope you haven't seen the '60s Batman show because it's exactly like that.
I'm just going to run around saying, "Get to the chopper, get down.
Now,
Look at my jetpack."
now I'll be completely honest here. I don't know if this is for real or not because I can't remember if I found this story on April Fool's Day or not.
Okay.
Kind of like
However,
Let's just say it's true to be fun.
Yeah.
however,
Right.
I honestly hope this is true.
I do too.
will,
do too.
I will watch this
I
show.
will support this
Yeah.
cartoon all over.
And
Everybody to the Arnold copter now.
Get in the Arnold. Say it. Get in the Arnold copter.
Get to the Arnold chopper.
I want that.
Why do they need to
I-
pay Arnold? They can just have Tony do it.
I want him.
I know.
I want him to have a dog, as a sidekick with a cape.
Arf,
Arf.
His name's Arnie.
I want little Artie.
Little Arnie.
Or Arnie.
Oh, and Lou Ferrigno could do the voice for that.
Lou Ferrigno's going to
want
play
that.
the villain that just like this is for pumping iron.
And
You made me cry.
Jamie Lee Curtis
Look
can
at
be
that
his
guy.
transgendered wife.
Look at Lou Ferrigno over there, still butt sore because I beat him in Mr. Universe.
I hate you. No.
This thing writes itself.
has Down syndrome.
He's never going to match up to my stature.
like I
Hey,
said,
Ferrigno, go sit down and read some Braille.
Go read some Braille, you deaf son of a bitch. What?
Lou's getting an eye braille for Christmas.
I'm going to give him an eyebrow. It's just going to say, "Get down, Oliver." I don't like these bumps.
Geek Show Podcast fully endorses the rights of deaf people and blind people everywhere.
Thank you.
What?
Although we don't offend the deaf too often.
well,
They can't because we don't produce this thing in Braille.
the deaf love this show. I told you about. Did you
love the
Did you say,
impressions.
while we're on the subject of the death, and we got to finish this up. Marlene Matlin was on
On the Donald Trump roast.
the Donald Trump.
Oh,
no,
yes.
no, she's been on the Celebrity Apprentice.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
And Dionne Warwick was also on. And
that was so funny.
and Marlene Matlin has been treating her like shit this whole time. Donald Trump says, "How could you do that? How could you do that? This woman is a legend."
I know that.
And she says, "She's not a legend to me." What do you mean she's not a legend to you? I can't hear her sing. I don't know.
I can't hear her, you fucking idiot.
I don't know how she. I don't know.
I've never heard music before.
Exactly. I thought it was so brilliant.
Oh,
so brilliant.
good.
Just anyway. All right. Sorry about
What is music?
that. Yeah. Exactly.
I can't work in the saxophone operator.
I'm pulling down your pants.
I do like the way I'm cutting a ball.
She was just brilliant. I just love that. Anyway,
I'm so hot right now.
let's let's finish this out before we go. Do you have some DVD releases
Oh,
for
there's a
us, sir?
shit ton of Blu-rays and DVDs come out
shit
this week.
ton.
A shit ton. I Love You, Philip Morris.
I love that movie.
It's really good.
Yeah.
It's the Jim Carrey, Ewan McGregor, pretty much Gay-Palooza, but it's,
From the Bad Santa Riders.
it's so good. I got a boner because Tron and Tron Legacy are both now out on Blu-ray.
I want that.
You do?
I do.
boner.
Artificial Intelligence is coming out on Blu-ray. The Cove, which is that great documentary about dolphins, really good.
You'll never
it's-
want to eat sushi again.
Real uplifting.
Vice is excited about Fiddler on the Roof coming out.
Fuck yes.
Like I am.
Yeah, I seriously am. I hate musicals, but I love Fiddler on the Roof.
It's a great one.
I love The People versus Larry Flint.
Yes.
It's a great fucking movie.
That is the best death scene Courtney Love ever filmed.
And I'll tell you why that's a great movie, because people don't. I mean, they always give Larry Flint shit. Yes, he's a pornographer, but he is one of the best First Amendment superheroes that there are.
Jerry Fartwell.
Yes.
Fartwell. That's what I said.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, Carrie does a great
Larry Flint.
Larry Flint,
Do
too.
you?
Read us a story of Larry Flint in the next show.
It's been a long
God, you
time.
can do it.
Since
Come on,
I've
pull it
done
out.
Pull it
Come
out.
on,
Pull it out.
Come on,
Pull
pull
it
it
out.
out, Jackson.
I have some G.I. Joe news. That G.I. Joe Renegade is not coming back.
The best part about this is you'll be able to see the amazing contortions Carrie Face makes on Comcast.
Anyone can do it. They just have to pull the one side and then don't use his tongue. Just do it like this.
Let's see. Taxi Driver's coming out on Blu-ray.
It's about time.
Never heard of it.
The Chronicles of Narnia, which is
What?
actually the best of the three.
What?
Lion Jesus.
What?
What? What's
the
coming out?
The Chronic.
The
What?
Chronic.
Chronicles of Narnia. Let's see. And then Vice's favorite movie of 2010, Little Fuckers.
Jesus Christ.
I love saying it because he gets fucking mad.
He does. He hates that movie.
You know
He
what?
starts trembling.
You know what I think I'm going to do when that movie comes out on DVD? I'm going to stalk in the store, and everybody who picks up a copy, I'm going to stab. Fuck, I hate that movie.
Local film critic Jeff Weiss was arrested for stabbing 40 people in a
And he
Walmart.
still
today.
and he still served less time than a glass installer from the Bronx.
Absolutely.
Shares of
I work for MSN, bitches.
And on that note, let's finish this thing. Shannon?
let me just say, eat more ham, but make sure you check with your physician before you start any weight loss program.
Weight
What?
loss?
Weight loss?
Weightless.
Weightless program?
That's fine.
It's a new weight loss program. You gotta check.
I always check with NASA before I go on a weightless program.
Yes,
Shut
thank
up, you guys.
All right.
Fuck this. I'm quit. I just do my other real podcast. Okay.